Isibopho kaNjobo engasikhokhela.
Siyabonga laphana mfokankala Vumisa. Hey, lezi zinto mangabe usufika kuzo zizwisa ubuhlungu. Zizwisa ubuhlungu. Ngicela ukuthi ngivele ngingene nje kuyo le ama-concessions. Maningi ama-concessions enziwa inkosi yakithi. They are numerous. Eyokuqala nje wayenza is it 1871 lena yanikezwa oSwinburne ngapha eThathe kubo Francis Town. Kukhona nale ayinikeza uBaines, iBaines Treaty. From there ngizowajampa lamaningi ngoba khona wabo Woods, ukhona wabo bani. Le eka 87 ukuzaleka kwayo leya concession iGrobler Treaty leyo, it's very important ukuthi siyithinte. Eka 1887 iGrobler Treaty kuthiwa uGrobler wake wavakashela inkosi, wayengumzingeli naye ephinde enze nezinto eziningi ezihlukeneyo. Wavakashela inkosi. Ekuvakasheleni kwakhe inkosi kusho ukuthi baba naleyo understanding, bazwana kahle kwababe kuxoxa. That was before that was before 1887. So wathi mangabe buyele emuva eTransvaal efike etshela abantu ngalo ukuthi yena he has a very good relationship nenkosi. Basebethi izikhulu zaseTransvaal osomabhizinisi bamcela ukuthi no, uma kuthi unobudlelwano obuhle nenkosi buyela uyokwenza isivumelwano. Wala uGrobler. Into yakhona bayithatha baze bayisa kuJobert no president wangaleso sikhathi uPaul Kruger. Kwagcina kuba uPaul Kruger noJobert abathi no, akahambe uGrobler ayosenza isivumelwano nenkosi. Waya vele ekusenzeni kwakhe wathi bavuselela lobo buhlobo benziwa nenkosi umbumbi wesizwe ngo-1853. Nizakhumbula ukuthi emva kwaleyampi yasoJingeni, ngizothi impi yasoJingeni la kwahlasela khona uNdaleka ngo-1847 ehlasela isizwe sakithi etulandela izinkomo ezathunjwa inkosi nabantwana bamaBhunu lapho inkosi yasuka nabo eTransvaal yeza nabo ngapha. Wahlasela uNdaleka, it was 1847. Wagcina kodwa ebuyele emuva engakutholanga ekufuna ngoba nezinkomo ayesezithumbile kubo Mncwazini nasoJingeni. Amabutho amthathela zonke okwakuyibutho uzwa ngendaba, ibutho uKhumalo, ibutho uJinga noMncwazi, bamhlasela bamthathela. And after that kwasekusenziwa lezo zivumelwano eziwu2 ngo-1853. Esokuqala senziwa noNdaleka ngoJanuary 1853. Esesibili senziwa naleli qembu lika Andries Pretorius. So wathi mangabe uGrobler esebuya ngo-1887 wathi uzovuselela leso sivumelwano esenziwa naye uLokhuzana uPotgieter ngo-1853. And by the way, kwathi mangabe kusenziwa leso sivumelwano noPotgieter ngo-1853, kukhona something that is very interesting eyenziwa. Kuthiwa kwabazwa intonga ezimbili kulezo induku. Kwathiwa A1 iza kuba ngakuNdaleka, enye iza kuba ngasenkosini umbumbi wesizwe. Lezo zinduku kwakuzoba uphawu uma ngabe omunye ethumela omunye on that side, kumele aphathe leyo nto ukuthi ubuya esizweni seNkanyamba or ubuya esizweni sikaNdaleka. So ukubonisa ukuthi ukuthi inkosi yakithi yayikhaliphe kangakanani nama-advisors wayo ayekhaliphe kangakanani. Ekwenziweni kweGrobler Treaty inkosi kusho ukuthi kwakukhona engakuthembisisi kahle, we don't know. Yathumela amanxusa ukuthi awasuke la ahambe ayohlangana no president uPaul Kruger abuze kuye ukuthi njengoba uGrobler ethe uzokwenza isivumelwano uthunywe nguye yini ezumholi weLokhuzana. ahamba vele amanxusa akithi. One of them was ubani lo naleli ngibalekele igama lakhe, but they went there, bahamba bafika I think imhlangano ababa nayo no President Paul Kruger, I'm not sure whether yabamthathu yini. Khona interview, they were interviewed, basho ukuthi hayi babuya sizweni siwukuthi isizathu esenze baya laphana siyini. So yesenziwa ke leso sivumelwano, kuthiwa kuvuselelwa lobuya buhlobo obakuqala. Uma ngabe sesenziwe leyo nto iyabaphenikisa kakhulu amangisi. Ithe
ngiyamuzwa moyo. Hayi
inethengisini ya freezer
angazi mzala Thoma ukuthi ungangena ngoba I think ubesefuna ukuya kwilokuzini kwi-Moffat Treaty which was signed in 1888 as a follow-up from abelungu bezama to find a way to nullify i-Grobler Treaty ayisigned ngo-1887. I mean, ama-historians amaningi, when they look at the Moffat Treaty, they always say it was a diplomatic isolation of King Lobengula from other powers. Ukuthi inkosi, obviously, I always say, one, it had i-Grobler Treaty being the last treaty, ingalandelwanga mhlawumbe i-Moffat Treaty or i-right concession or i-Lippe Treaty, asimhlawumbe i-right concession, ngabe usagcina nge-Grobler Treaty, ngabe isizwe sakithi saba at a different predicament. Obviously, colonization was inevitable. It was up to Uguti, who was then the ultimate colonizer, the Boers or the British. Had we been colonized by the Boers, I'd say Uguti were going to be a different treaty. Moreover, Amabhunu, they understood the idea of sustaining, obvious under duress, traditional leadership. Whereas the British, to my understanding, I can argue ukuthi bona ipoint yabo also ukuthi bona vele there's only one absolute ruler oseNgilandi. So yikho ngihlala ngi-argue ukuthi ngabe kwenzeka ukuthi ngikhona kugcine nge-Grobler Treaty into zeziyahamba ngendlela. Unfortunately, washesha kwafika-ke ilokuzenini i-Moffat Treaty, and subsequently that very same year ngo-October kwavela i-right concession, which was the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end. Ngijwayele ukuthi mina it was these treaties, especially ayebuya ngamangisi, which were disguised as a friendship, which marked the beginning of the downfall of isizwe sakithi. All of them, if not most, the idea was not, it was disguised as a friendship, but the ultimate goal was a conquest. And the Inkosi yayisuka ibathembe after he had done ama-investigations abo, probably the investigations which he was doing with people in the same circle. After doing ama-investigations abo, okay, you trust the process, sign these treaties, but all those were disguised as goals or tools for conquest. And ultimately they lead to downfall, ukuchitheka ukuhlula kwenkosi asithi mhlawumbe ukwetula kwenkosi embusweni, and ultimately ukuchitheka kombuso wesizwe. I like what I always refer to what Stanley, I think it's Stanley Samkange, who says in his book, ukuthi Inkosi Lobengula, he says King Lobengula was not only a victim of circumstances, he was a victim of manipulated situations. He was done into accordingly through the forces of diplomacy and duplicacy, trickery and treachery. So all those things which came being presented, being window dressed, being a pig which is lipsticked, all of them, the ultimate goal was to dispose of Inkosi and take over isizwe sayo. And we know ultimately what happened after a right concession was signed. It was basically a treaty which gave it was disguised as a mining rights, but basically it was a treaty which led to the loss of sovereignty yenkosi yesizwe sakithi. Mzalathole ngani usuhleli ufuna ukungena ungezelele.
Ngiyabonga Ndlovu. Ade mfisa ukuthi ngikuthinte when it comes to ama treaties and ama concessions is the bigger international stage and what was happening internationally at that time. So whenever you look at ama treaties, lama concessions, we must always look at them in the context of the 1884 to 1885 Berlin Conference. Ngoba yikho lapha amazwe lawa amakhulu abuthana khona avumelana ukuthi sesiza colonize iAfrica to get resources, to get land, to get many other things that they wanted from Africa, and came up with the rules of how to colonize and occupy. So a Berlin Conference on LA, normally when we study history at high school or what, scramble for Africa. They came up with one main doctrine that guided Uguti Ngubani Otata which part of Africa, which was called a doctrine of effective occupation. Before that, the people who really dominated Southern Africa in terms of influence, presence, and control were Portuguese. The Portuguese came here as far back as the 1400s. But what is okufika esikhathini sokuthi sokuscramble ke sokufuna ukuthathwa amazwe sokufuna ukucontrol amazwe kwathiwa no sisebenzisa okuthiwa yi-doctrine of effective occupation. Umuntu oclaima ilizwe kumele ali-occupy, then ke sufaka iflag yakho susithi I'm occupying this place, I put systems in place, this is now my colony. So ungakukhangela ngaleyo ndlela uzananzelela ukuthi Orat concession, Lippert treaty, whatever, those were just the means towards effective occupation. But whether the treaties were signed or not, at the end of the day, kwagcina kungasela msebenzi. If we remember, Inkosi uLobhengula actually renounced that concession. He even put a newspaper advert saying, ayisikho lokho abakukhulumayo, this is not what we agreed. Yathumela ama-delegates kuyobona iNdlovukazi njengoba uNkala was saying, baye England kuyobona iQueen and all. But isizwe sikaMthwakazi was not occupied through the signing of a concession. It was not occupied through a verbal agreement. It was occupied through force and a bitter war which cost thousands of lives. Sometimes I feel we overhype these concessions as if they did anything, when in actual fact, these people could not do anything with just something written on paper. The only way the British occupied was through force and violence and a bitter war eyacosta izimpilo zabantu, and that's how they occupied. Not ukuthi they were occupied through signing a paper, hayi akubanga njalo. And as we are going to discover later, there were wars that were fought in order for these guys to say, we are now effectively occupying a Matabele land. Yikho kunyati nsithi ngugcizelele khonapho.
Thank you. Introduce addition to that, or you want to take us further?
No, thanks. We can continue, I think. See you, Pambili.
Okay, ngoba since umuntu beke
wasivulele kuhle.
Since benge ngabaleka ngicela ukuthi ngingene. Okay. Angazi ukuthi kuma treaties nikhulume naxoxa nafika phi. Kodwa ke before ngingene kuyo le enye ngoba vele isuka kuwa ama treaties ngicela ukuthi ngithi nje kancane angeke ngixile nje kuwo. ama-treaties i-right concession inkosi yayichitha i-right concession yathi okay ngicela ukuthi ngibeke kanje akwazi ukuthi uma ngabe sizoba nezingxoxo ubuye wena usunento yakho idraftileyo lento yakho idraftileyo bese uthi yisivumelwano sezinto esikhulume ngazo lokho esikhulume ngakho sihleli lapha kungabi ngisho lokodwa okuzo appear kuleyo document yakho bese uthi leyo nto ikhona iyasebenza so kuma treaties inkosi yawachitha wonke i-right concession yabhala izincwadi number of times repudiating i-right concession ukuthi cha lokho kukuyo akusikho esakhuluma ngakho nezinduna zayo zakufakaza lokho yabhala izincwadi number of times ngoba one of the most important things ekwakuvunyelwane ngazo ukuthi yebo bangeza bamhlophe kodwa uma beza abangayeqi echumini they must not be more than 10 lokho kwakuvunyelweni but that was never mentioned ku-right concession kanti yikho inkosi ngempela eyayikulokuzile bese fast forward uma ngabe usuya endabeni yelokhuzana ye-pioneer column yathi uma ngabe i-pioneer column ihamba isiyangena kuleli yazwe they claimed ukuthi inkosi banikile imvumo yokuthi bangene baye eMpumalanga inkosi yakwala yaphetha lokho yathi ayikazi baphe imvumo yazibhala zikhona izincwadi eziwufakazi ibabuza one of the letters was directed to yoni pioneer column leader uPenefather ibabuza inkosi ukuthi njengoba bengena nje imvumo bayiphiwe ngubani yona ayikazi baphe imvumo so ngokwama concessions wonke ama concessions ayenobunyoka ukungena kwabo besiya le eMpumalanga inkosi yalandula ukuthi ayikazi baphe and uma ngabe usu investigate the matter further uyabona ukuthi angithi inkosi vele yayichithile right concession kodwa there was a time la okuthiwa kwathunyelwa uJameson ukuthi aye khona esigodlweni ayoyikhulumela i-right concession ngoba inkosi yayingagcinanga ngokuyinqaba i-right concession ngisho nama-terms wayo anjengezikhali okwakuvunyelwa ezazibhalwe laphayana phela lezi yazikhali those 1000 Martin Henry rifles they were delivered obulawayo kodwa inkosi yalo ukuzamukela ayizange izithathe nezinhlamvu zakhona ayizange izithathe the first consignment was sent in April 1889 the second angisekho sure ukuthi the first consignment kwakuyizibhamu ezo500 second angisekho sure ukuthi zazingaki zonke inkosi yalo ukuzithatha kwaze kwaqala impi ingavumanga ukuthi izamukele yes zazikobulawayo kodwa zazingekho esandleni samaNdebele zazisesandleni zazisendlini kaMagwaya lo was part of iLokhuzeni so inkosi yayichitha i-right concession nayo iHrobler Treaty inkosi yayichitha iHrobler Treaty yaze yabhala nestatement ukuthi no ngoba ngithi basebe khulisa kakhulu ukuthi inkosi idayisizwe thiwa amabhunu nani so ubufakazi balezo zinto bukhona bese uma ngabe sesiye kuchithekeni kwezwe kunalezi zinto bese sakhuluma
sorry ngubamba umlomo Mathema
yebo baba
ya bengithi mbuza thinta lokuthi inkosi yambiza uRhodes kanengi ukuthi woza ngapha sihlale phansi sikhulume uRhodes wabaleka wale lokhe Dodge ukuhlangana lenkosi ngoba wayesazi ukuthi nxa bebonana mathupha inkosi izamtshela emehlweni akhe ukuthi hayi asila sivumelwane esinje so uRhodes wanxuswa kanengi kobulawayo wala ukuhlangana lenkosi yabe nsithi nthinte nje khonokho
that is very true many times wala waphetha uRhodes and another thing Ngiyethemba niyazi ukuthi indaba ye-right concession iye yabulalisa uLotshe, induna uLotshe kaMlotha. So you can see ukuthi i-sensitive kangakanani. On its own i-topic ngempela esingayikhuluma usuku lonke ngoba konke lokho kwakuyimizamo yenkosi yokuyichitha ngoba kuza kubulawa uLotshe ngempela kwaze kwabizwa laba bafundisi baseNyathi oRiz nabanye ukuthi ngenxa yokuthi uHelemu phela uye watolikayo and ekutolikeni waze wacertifya on the back ukuthi bachazelwe everything of which lesi sivumelwano stands ngoba labantu everything was explained to them. He certified that everything was so kwasekubizwa abafundisi beNyathi ekufikeni kwabo the questions inkosi yababuza zona you can see ukuthi ngempela ukube kuthiwa uHelemu wayechazile lokho okuthiwa kuliya ncwadi inkosi yayizobuza yena uHelemu ngaleso sikhathi nothi ukuthi ziyobuza abafundisi baseNyathi many months later ngoJune 1893 there was an incident. Ngiyethemba liyazi ukuthi izitha ezinkulu zesizwe sakithi eMpumalanga kwakungama abamari lamakaranga kaBhere nakaChibi. Labo bantu bobabili babewuhlupho. So ngo-1893 okwenzakalayo ngoJuni uBhere ehlangene lo Makamure, uMakamure wayebusa abantu bakoZimuto. Bahlasela uMpakame owayeqapha izinkomo zenkosi. Bathumba izinkomo zenkosi kuMpakame bahamba nazo. So uMpakame emva kokuhlaselwa kuthiwa wahamba wayotshela uLukuluba. uLukuluba ngumloswi by origin. Wayobika kuLukuluba ukuthi hayi ngihlaselwe lwana kwathatha izinkomo zenkosi. uLukuluba kuthiwa waphaka impi angisazi ukuthi amadoda akhona kuthiwa emangaki ukuthi balandele lezo zinkomo ezazihambe naboBhere. uBhere wathi uma ngabezwa ukuthi uLukuluba usendleleni wabaleka waya eFort Victoria wafika ebalungwini wathi nansi impi yamaNdebele izongihlasela. Abelungu basebekhipha uCaptain Land ukuthi akahambayo interceptor uLukuluba amvimbe waya vele wafika wamvimba. So umbuzo oyabe usukhona ukuthi there is no way ukuthi abamhlophe laba baseFort Victoria babe ngambonanga uBhere noMakamuro wakoZimuto besiyahlasela uMpakame. There is no way ukuthi babe ngababonanga buya beqhuba izinkomo ababezithumbile kuMpakame laphana. But uma ngabe sokusukuma laba bethi balandela lezo nkomo bagijima kakhulu bayobavimba. Kwathi esevinjiwe uLukuluba wasehamba ke wayobikela uMgandani wenxazonke ngoba uLukuluba uduno babuseduze naye kakhulu ilobo kaMgandani. Wabika leyo ndaba yabika enkosini. Inkosi yasithuma amabutho ayo ukuthi awenze njani awahambe ayolandela lezo zinkomo. Kwakhishwa amabutho kwakukhona yona inxa, kukhona amazibalonkwe, kukhona isiziba, kukhona zithi nyama endlovu umhlahlandlela sengiyalibala lapho. Lawo mabutho athunywayo izinduna ezaziwakhokhele kwaba uMalevu Magutshwa, kube uMgandane Dlodlo, kube uyangibalekela lo wesithathu ngiyamlibala. But before le yampi iphume inkosi yaqala yacommunicate nababelungu, yathumela uColin Brander ukuthi akabhalele uJameson abhalele nalabo abelungu abaphethe eFort Victoria ukuthi uthumela impi yakhe ukuthi ilandele izinkomo zayo. Leyo mpi ayingeke bathinta abelungu, ayizukubenza lutho. Zathunyelwa lezo zincwadi zahamba. Besides lezo zincwadi impi yayo kusho ukuthi maybe inkosi kukhona eyayikubona kumbe yayikufila leyo mpi eyahambayo yayiphathisa futhi ezinye izincwadi. Incwadi yanikezwa induna uManyewu, yesenye induna enkulu yayikhona uManyewu Ndiweni, nguye owaye ekhokhele yonke impi. uManyewu Ndiweni waphiwa incwadi ukuthi uma befika laphana abafike banikeza abelungu base-Fort Victoria, babatshele ukuthi abangesabi, impi ayizukubathinta, ayizukubenza lutho. Kwaba njalo-ke. So amabutho-ke asehamba-ke hlasela lapha efuna ukurecover lezo nkomo. So ngenxa yokuthi abelungu vele bona babehlezi becuphile belinde just an excuse yokuthi bahlasele isizwe sakithi. Okwenzakalayo-ke ukuthi kwathi mangabe sebehlasela labana waqala waphuma uCaptain Land wazama ukukhuluma nezinduna, zamnika incwadi lezamnika yona, wasethumela kuJameson. uJameson weza vele lapha eFort Victoria ukuthi azokhulumisana nazo. Bese i-ultimatum okuthiwa wayinikeza izinduna ayikho normally uma ngabe usuyibuka. I-ultimatum yomuntu vele wayehlosayo ekuhlosile. Ngoba kuthiwa wathi amabutho awenze njani, awaphuma abuyele emuva ayokweqa umngcele. Lo mngcele obukhulunywa ubaba uNkala laphana uCanisius. And by the way, inkosi loBhengula yayichitha indaba yomngcele, yathi lo mngcele uJameson wawenza nobani. So uJameson umetshela amabutho ukuthi awahambe abuyele lithi lishone seweqile umngcele, asuka amabutho ahamba. Kungakapheli hour wathumela-ke lelo viyo leli lalikhokhelwe nguCaptain Land ukuthi lilandele lawo mabutho. Walandela vele uCaptain. Engicela ukuveza lapha ukuthi uCaptain Land lona uvele uwumuntu ngizothini wayenakho ukudelela, ngoba there was a time uma angisazi sekuqaleni ka-1893 utshontshwe ucingo lwe-telegraph. Hayi ngaleso sikhathi olwakhokhelwa izinkomo zenkosi khona. Kwakwafika efika esigodlweni koBulawayo ehamba ehlome, behlome ngayo yonke inhlobo yesibhamu, bengabikanga ukuthi bayeza, of which kwakhona nje lokho it was an act of provocation. So kuye kuCaptain lona kwathiwa alandele lawo namabutho, athi mabe wathola watshela labantu bakhe ukuthi bavulele ngenhlamba. Badubula-ke bedubula amabutho, and amabutho ayeqonqosela ukuthi bangalinge balwe namakhiwa. Kuthiwa wazange abuyisele, ayenazo izibhamu, enazo izikhali, athi umedutshulwa ngoLendi awazange abuyisele. Around 30 abantu abafayo, and uMgandane was one of labo bantu abafayo. So that was on 19 July. From there amakhiwa ahle aqala ukulungiselela impi soon after ukubulawa kwabomgandane. So inkosi yathi uma ngabe itshelwa ngokufa kwabo yafuna ukuthi yazi ukuthi babulawelweni. Abelungu yayibabhalela izincwadi ukuthi ayisukuthatha lutho lwabo or anything, ayifuni lutho lwabo. So it came to him as a surprise uma ngabe sizwa sekuthiwa amabutho ayo adutshulwe ngamakhiwa, nakhona futhi edutshulwe ngalo eflathele ebhekele. Niyabona, noma kunjalo leyo nto ayizange ivivisa amabutho, ya-acta diplomatically, yathumela amanxusa kubo Cape Town kuHenry Lodge ukuthi izwe ukuthi abantu bayo bahlaselwa nje, bahlaselelweni, badutshulwe nje, badutshulelweni. Yona kade ikhiphile leyo nto yokuthi no, la asizukulokhuza, sizolandela nje inkomo zethu. So oJameson ba-escalate kakhulu leyo propaganda campaign yabo. Umhlaba wonke kwasekumele wazi ukuthi isizwe sakithi isizwe esihlukumeza abantu, esihlasela abantu bengenacala, esithumba abafazi nezingane, kanjalo. So
Ayisebonga okanjobo, lithinte kabanzi ngama-themes nathi sizakhuluma ngawo. Iroye eyabo siso John Rhodes, le ndaba yama-treaties kanye lezimpi selizibalisile. Mhlawumbe abanye nje bangagcwalisisa nje siye phambili. kuhlandla lokugcina esakhala khona disappearance of inkosi uLobhengwe. But singakafiki khonapha-ke mhlawumbe belilandela laphana okanjobo ubaba uMathema sethula lingagcwalisisa lapho mhlawumbe libona ngani engabe echiye khona. Baba uKhanishas.
Ngibonge khona lapho kakhulu mina ngithe iwari yami sekuthini abantu abaningi bayathanda ukukhuluma ngama-boundaries. Lawo ma-boundaries afakwa ngubani? Ngu-Star Jameson. Singayekela ukufocusa kiyo intsha yethu kakhulu laba abazithi bona balwela umthwakazi. Bakhuluma kakhulu nge-boundary ka-Star Jameson engathi uStar Jameson ngumngane kakhulu wami. Zahlala ngilitsho lelo gama, lo muntu asomngane kakhulu wami. Lo muntu uyisitha. Lalokho akwenzayo nanku kuyachiya ukuthi inkosi yakulandula. So sithi thina nxa sikhuluma labo uqhakathekile ukuthi khona ukuthi sikucacise. Siphinde njalo siuqondise lo mqondo ukuthi lo Star Jameson ubevele ehamba lebutho elasiphendukelayo. Labuya lasihlinza silisizwe. Siyisizwe. Asingeke namhlanje sibe sikhuluma ngoStar Jameson enganto kumbeni ama-boundaries kaStar Jameson kwakuyiwa ama-boundaries sizwe sakithi. Ngasifuna ukurestore, asingarestore inamanga, asirestore into eyiyo epheleleyo. Because asingeke sikhuluma into engamanga, yikho namhlanje sikhuluma ngembali. And then sibuya ke kulokhu zeni kuzimpi lezi akhuluma ngazo. Kuqhakathekile njengoba esitsho okaMathema kuthi hayi izimpi lezi zinenge. Kodwa mfike yabona ukuthi kuya ngokhulumayo. Okhuluma ngegadada ngayikhuluma kakhulu, lathi sigcina sesilandela yona. Kanti kukhona lezi akhuluma ngazo kumele ukuthi ngabe lazo ziyahamba zifundiswe. Ngikhulumile nje ngachiya lapha ngisithi uRobert Moffat waqala inyathi lapho esithi nxa sesithi siyakhuluma sikhulume ngoloziba onguye kwakuyisigodlo sakhe esikhulu. Khathesi nxa sekubuyelwa kusiyakhulunywa ngoloziba, labanye abantwana sebesiyabazwisisa ukuthi kwakukhona umuntu okuthiwa nguloziba Thebe. Kuyingoba sesibuyele sayakhuluma ngakho. Imbali yethu sibhalwe kakhulu ngabantu abasilimazayo, ingabhalwa ngayithi. Sesicina lathi sesilandela okungayisikho. Njengoba namhlanje silapha siyaqondisa. Ukuqondisa kwethu kasiqondise nini, siqondise lakho kumele kube khona futhi sikwazi ukuthi impi, indaba yezimpi icaciswe ukuthi zingaki, iziphi lapho esalwa khona, sanqoba khona, sathini si-celebrate sibe kwazi ukuthi sikhale ngalezi sayenzani esaluza kizo. Kodwa amabutho afundiswe, labantu bonke bafundiswe ukuthi kade wona amabutho kwakuhamba njani ngawo. Ngoba kulamabutho amaningi angazangalwe inkosi yayisiwabuthile. Lawo kumele kukhulunywe ngawo ukuthi agcina sekutheni. Kulalapho esikhuluma khona sesifika kwezinye izinto ezifana lokuthi kati vele ilizwe lakithi lize ligcine selifike ukuthini liba lo prime minister, libe lo president ngo-1979. Kwakuvele lithe lithathwa lafika njani khonapho. Lafika ngokuthi ilizwe lalingelenkosi njengokuba iBritain injalo kuthiwa yilizwe lenkosi. So sekuthiwa ngelenkosi sekufike kuthini sokumele kungene ku-political scenario, babengafuni ukukhuluma ukuthi okuthiwa ngu-prime minister appointwa mbani, okuthiwa ngu-president appointwa mbani noma umele bani. Kwakuthiwa yi-ceremonial. Whose ceremony was it? Wayi-ceremonial appointee of isihlalo sobukhosi, of which kithi yiso leso sihlalo sobukhosi esizweni sakithi. La namhlanje singathi nxa sikhuluma sithi ku-constitution kwathi ku-constitution sathatha sabanjaniswa leso sihlalo after 1987 wadla umhlanganiso omunye wathatha ubupresident nobuprime minister wafoma ukuthiwa i-executive power. Khathesi nxa sokumele axexebule khona phana ukuthi kube lenkosi, akusavumi ngoba ilizwe liyabe selivela phela enkosini. Angitshiye khona lapha inde yona sizayihlafuna ngelinye ilanga.
Baba Sibanda, ngibona ungeke uzikhande laphana.
Hayi ngivumelana laye uNkala ngivumelane lo baba uMathema ukuthi hayi izimpi eziningi isizwe sethu esahlangana lazo ngo-1893 phinde kube lenye empandeni lapho esabona khona iqhawe lakithi uGambu Sithole fighting against another column yayivelele eBotswana ilamatswana bekhokhelwa nguKhama njalo. So ungakukhangelisisa isizwe was attacked from all ama-strategic points. Yikho uthola ukuthi inkosi yagcina ibaleka in that direction to the north kuze kuyoba lezinye izimpi khona ngale ePhuphu. But okunye ade ngifuna ukukugcizelela ukuthi singabuyela emuva mbijana uMathema bekhuluma ngestrategy samakhiwa. Number 1 babefuna ukudestabilize i-tributary state system. Babefuna ukuthi isizwe sigonjolozelwe yizitha, which is what inkosi uMzilikazi tried to fight at all costs ukuthi nxa sengisakha isizwe sami lapho esesithi iMatabeleland, I must make sure ukuthi I have control all round, or the major parts surrounding us are under our control. So amakhiwa akubamba khonokho, yikho i-pioneer column yahamba yayongena eMashonaland ukwenzela ukuthi bethi you have no way out in that direction, will control the entire tributary state. Then uthi ngapha kwele Botswana, iBotswana isiyi-British protectorate, ngapha eSouth Africa ngamabhunu lamakhiwa eCape Town. Then to the north eZambia ngamakololo, labo olewanika bagcina labo sebeyi-protectorate. So uthola ukuthi isizwe sase sigonjolozelwe from all directions, number 1. Then okwesibili, the second strategy was to cause ukuthi ubukhosi bube unstable for inkosi uLobhengula, based on ukuthi uza reacta njani kulokho kwenziwa ngamakhiwa. Yikho uthola ukuthi inkosi faced opposition outside and within, ngoba amabutho lawo ayesefaka ipressure ukuthi hawo Nkosi wayekela abantu besigombolozela kanje, do something, we want to deal with this situation. Even ngesikhathi pioneer column ibhoda isiya khona ngale, amanye amabutho ayesithi akuhle kuliwe, inkosi yathi hayi manini, ngoba inkosi engxenye yayikhangela emuva okwenzakala eSouth Africa, isizwe size sigcine sichitheka, and he wanted to find a better way to resolve this. Yasiqinisa ke inkosi diplomacy ukuthi kumbe engxenye ingathumela abantu beyohlangana lendlovukazi eBritain, maybe to make a difference, or ingabathumela beyohlangana lo high commissioner we-UK ePretoria, maybe to make a difference, or ngingabhala izincwadi kubo Jameson to try and maintain peace and put the situation under control. Yi-approach inkosi yayilayo ngoba yayisazi ukuthi lapha singahlaselwa sinqotshwe sigonjolozelwe, akula lapha isizwe singathutha siye khona. So ikuthola ukuthi yibo bunzima inkosi uLobhengula yayisithola isihlangane lapho, and that was the strategy samakhiwa ukuthi 1, we arm ama-tributary states onke, ama-British lama-Portuguese, njengoba uMathema ade sitsho, they were even giving oChivi, oMari, bonke babephiwe lokhu izimbhobho, and being told ukuthi lingabhadali izitheliso zenkosi uLobhengula, reject it, resist, knowing ukuthi inkosi will respond in one way or another, then bese besiba le justification yokuthi bengene be-attack. And they were aware ukuthi njengoba uMathema esitsho, inkosi was not ready for war. Actually, the bulk of the army yayihambe eZambia ngesikhathi soneso. And then uzathola ukuthi thina ngesintu sethu nxa kuzaba lempi kulamalungiselelo amaningi okumele yenziwe, kulesintu esiningi okumele senziwe. kodwa ngendlela isizwe sathakwa ngayo akusabanga lasikhathi sokuthi konke lokhu kwenziwe isintu amalungiselelo ukuthi kulwiwe. So inkosi, like uMathema was saying, was caught unawares and unprepared ngezenzo zamakhiwa, plus kwasokule element of defiance from amabutho, ngoba abanye they were disappointed ukuthi no, amakhiwa yokumele sihle siwahlasele iphayiniyakola miqonde eMashonaland. Why did we need to wait this long? That's why even in Mbizo, eGadade, they didn't listen to the advice of the king ukuthi hayi hlaselani makunje, kodwa makunje lingahlaseli, bazenzele okwabo bagcina sebenqotshwa. So yikho thola ukuthi the pressure was too much for Inkosi uLobhengola. I can only imagine the immense pressure that he was faced with at that time. Then, like you are saying, Guti, a lot of money was poured in to a propaganda campaign. And that same propaganda about Amandebele, it still affects us up to today. Many people still believe those things that were written about genocide in Mashonaland. Phela abanye babebhala ukuthi akusela muntu eMashonaland. In fact, we are just going there to save the few that are remaining. But our numbers speak a different issue altogether. But up to today, that propaganda is still spread up to today. Ukuthi isizwe abantu eMashonaland bachabalala kwasala sokuyingosana vele kungasela lutho. Amakhiwa went on a rescue mission to save them from Amandebele. And then you ask ukuthi njengoba describe a tributary state system. A tributary state system needs those tributary states to remain intact ukuzisebenza. Siselana inkomo bebhadala i-tribute bebe ingxenye yesizwe in one way or another. But if you are to destroy that, inkomo elisisayo lizasisela ubani, ngubani ozaligcinela. Izithelo zonke lezi ama-taxes omele liwathole, liyawathola ngaphi nxa kuyikuthi selichabalalisa isizwe layenza i-genocide yona le eyathi khulunywa. And then okunye futhi abantu akumele bakuzwisise, oJameson labo Rhodes, they were businessmen. They were also under a lot of pressure from ama-investors ayefaka imali ku-British South Africa company ukuthi hey madoda silinika imali lapha, you promised us mines, you promised us gold, ingaphi igolide, ingaphi imali. Labo they were now under pressure to make sure ukuthi isizwe sakithi bayasichabalalisa ukwenza ukuthi beqale kwemba igolide lama-diamonds and pay back ama-investors ayefaka imali ku-British South Africa company. So nxa sikhangela isikhathi sonesi, i-context iqakathekile kakhulu ukuthi sizwisise i-background yokuthi umumo wesizwe wawuvele usunjani. Then ubusuzibuza ukuthi what options did Inkosi Lobhengula have at that time? Yikho thola abantu bayesebe speculate ukuthi was it possible yini ukuthi isizwe senze the same thing under Inkosi uMzilikazi ukuthi bethuthe bebeyohlala kwenye indawo bechiyela ilizwe emakhiweni, kumbe beyocela ukuthi okay asebenzeni ndawonye sibe yi-protectorate njengoLewanika, njengoKhama, njengabanye abasigombolozeleyo. But ubusuthola ukuthi amakhiwa ngenxa yokuthi isizwe sethu indlela esasidesignwe ngayo, it was too advanced for them to say we can cooperate labantu labo. Ngoba one, bale system yabo ye-administration effective, bale economic system yabo effective, there is no way they can stop that kind of system. Bavuma ukuthi bebeyosebenza emamayini bebhadala izithelo ama-taxes beyenze njani. So the only way that was going to work for Cecil Rhodes was ukuchabalalisa isizwe lokuchabalalisa ubukhosi. Kwakungasoke kusebenze ngenye indlela. They wanted full and total control ukwenzela ukuthi bembe igolide, bethatha umhlabathi, bethathe lezi nkomo lakho konke. Ngizanika umthulisi ithuba la ukuthi angene.
Yeah, baba umoya ngaqhubeka. Yeah, I know bensithi lami ngezelela ukuthi indaba yomhlaba is yaba i-problem in many ways leading to ukuchabalaliswa kwesizwe. Because nxa sikhuluma ngayo akumelanga sikhohlwe ukuthi kwahamba kwaze kwafika ku decision ethiwa yi-Privy Council ngo-1918. I-decision leyi ye-court ye-England ikhuluma ngomhlaba wona lo okamthwakazi ukuthi uthathwa njani. Isobala yatshengisela ukuthi there was a long running dispute between number one our forefathers ethu thina ababengabanikazi bomhlaba, number two the investors as a BAC company, and then number three the colony itself or the crown of the British colony. So these three people were in dispute, and because the Matabele state was destroyed via the technology of the Maxim gun, they were not included in the arguments. Iona BAC, who were a subject of the Privy Council or the Crown, sorry, yiyo eyahamba yaqondana lama subjects ayo e-court to decide ukuthi umhlaba lo at the end of the day uzaba ngokabani, which draws me back to the aspect yokuthi kwakuvele kuyinhloso yabo bobabili ukuthi laba bantu ba-colonize umhlaba lo by force. You would look at the amount of technology invested in actually trying to destroy Matabele state. The technology was the first of its kind. Nxa singayilinganisa nuclear weapons that today helped protect these states esizibona njengabo Russia labo America. They were so powerful ukuthi they were firing several rounds per minute okungakaze kubonakale in any war emhlabeni, and up until the Matabele War. Such was the investment of ukubulala umthwakazi, to the extent that there was dispute on who was the owner of that particular land. Up until 1918, when the court sat down to say, okay, we are going to decide outside the natives of that particular land ukuthi umnikazi womhlaba kuzakuba ngubani. But I doubt even up to today ukuthi nxa indawo yona leyo umzala Thombe engayivula, is it something that really is legally sound ukuthi disregard ama-natives in a decision that involves them and make a decision outside their argument yini. Ngizakuma khonapho.
Siyabonga, ngingazi Ubaba uNdlovu would want to also come in.
Ngicabanga ukuthi amadoda ahlakulayo athinta ithambela. Mhlawumbe engakusho nje ukuthi yini esifundayo enkosini loBhengula ebunzimeni abhekana nabo. Mina ngathi sifunda ukuthi imperialism was all about guns. There were a lot of elements which were involved. There was a deception and the exploitation of the trust. Inkosi loBhengula story sayo, I would say it's a lesson to modern day Africa. Bengikhuluma ngithi kule G20 namhlanje, and I would say that like South Africa, I would say that many of these agreements which are being made today in modern day Africa must be drawn in context to the deception of the yesteryears. Ngoba Inkosi trusted all these people. He trusted ukuthi abantu laba they were coming in good faith. But the developments which were happening around, like Umzala Thomas mentioning, it was strategic okay, let's first isolate these people. It's about isolated. Once the isolation was done, it was easy to move in. And again, it was that isolation and the deception which was happening, which created a lot of discontent. Esizweni. Umzala Chuma again mentioned about Impia Sekatate, which lasted, they say, I think about 45 minutes. Why was that? It was because Inkosi had given a directive ukuthi ngikhona attack ebusuku. Emini kapha ngoba vele amabutho ayeseviva vele evevela impi. Athi mangayibona indlebe zikhanyela ngabahle bathi sesibulala abathakathi. Emini kapha and njengoba unkalesho lapho ukuthi ngikhona, that's where we see the wrath of ilokuzi Maxim Gun. In less than an hour base kubhodiswe imbizo ibutho elithenje kakhulu inkosi. So there was a lot which happened, and that exploited the situation, and in the process it accelerated ama-developments ngendlela ondlebe zikhanyilanga abayiqinisekisa ngayo ukuthi they manipulate the situations ezisigombolozileyo, and in the process result on us reacting or ibutho lethu reacting in a way eyayingekho well thought. So yeah, angicabanga ukuthi ngikhona sekuhlakule kakhulu kulolu daba. I don't really want to say a lot ngicine mhlawumbe saying undo all the good which has been said.